Dr. Wood, author of the book Miracles in Minutes. This is for my friends in London, England, by request. So the category was how is it you're not your mistakes? How do you turn your life around? And I'm about to explain the most elegant supercomputer there is. Your brain. You're awesome. You're cool. I'm going to show you how to use the system to use to your advantage. And boom, take a mistake. Boom, turn it around. Boom, have the life you want. So to understand that context, I'm going to start a conversation with a fact of you need to understand who you are. You are this spiritual entity. If you remove labels, don't put labels. I'm a white guy. I'm black, whatever. Like, forget all that. That's just an understanding of how you show up in this world, but remove labels. If you remove labels, now you have infinite possibilities. If you live in a label, then you can only operate in the paradigm of that label. I'm a white guy. I'm supposed to act like this, so I act like a white guy, whatever that means. Labels limit. I don't like to use them as a doctor. I use them for insurance purposes only, but when people start owning, I have a herniated disc, they start acting like a person with a herniated disc. It's a bad idea, and so that's called identity. Identity. The person you want to study is Marshall Goldsmith, and he has some stuff on the identity matrix, and most people are living in the past. You just keep telling yourself the same freaking story. You recreate the same story. You recreate the past. You recreate the past every damn day, and your life's the same. So then you live in the mistake. Then you get frustrated. Then you quit, and you resign. I can't help it. This is the way I am. No, it's not. Knock it off. I'm Dr. Wood. We're going to clean out the bullshit. We're going to clean out the crap from your closet. And we're going to flush the toilet real fast on this stuff. Okay, so there's this you, and it's a chooser. You only have a couple things. Yes. No. You can say maybe, but the maybe is, let me think about that. And then the think about is, yes or no, not now. Maybe yes later, but not now. And that's it. You have a yes or no. That's it. So then you have thoughts that come in. You are not your thoughts. I'm not? No. I just had a thought. Eat a donut. I say no. And how I say no is because maybe I have something I want to create. I want to look like this felt guy and strong and muscular and kind of cute. Will donut help me become the cute guy? Maybe not. I say no to this thought. Because I like what I have in this hand better. See, I like what I'm creating for myself over here. You got to create the life that you want, and no one teaches you that. Okay? But this is part of, like, how do you solve this riddle? Most of the time, you're living passively. Whatever thought you have, I just accept that. You don't know how to say no to your thoughts. Next. You say no to thoughts. Okay, that don't serve you. This thought doesn't serve me. How do I know it doesn't serve me? Because every time I act upon it, my life's kind of messed up. I'm just saying no to this thought. Let me have a new thought. Maybe I'll get a new perspective. Maybe I'll read some Stoicism. Maybe I'll read from some of the greatest thinkers, Plato, Aristotle, Seneca, Cicero. You know, like, there's some people who thought before me. Maybe they got some ideas on this. I don't know. Maybe I can read a book. That sounds like a good idea. That sounds like a good thought. That's how you start to turn around. There's people who think about the same subject matter and have a different perspective. Hey, they made it work for them. They have a better understanding of seeing whatever X is. Something happened, X event, and they thought about it this way, and they're a winner. I want to be a winner. How do winners think? They didn't think about it the way you're thinking. Oh, you can change how you think. Gosh, I didn't know I could. That's a cool thing. I could change how I think. You can change how you think. Good news. Really good news. The thing is, though, if you have an identity, I'm stupid. What you need to start doing is write down on a sheet of paper of what the hell you're saying to yourself. I am, label, you're getting ready to create that. I'm no good. Oh my God, you just create an identity. And the brain goes, okay, I can create, you're not a good person. And then you act it out. You're just caught in your own creation. You don't realize you're creating this. Don't blame yourself for creating it. Realize that you created it. You go, that was pretty cool how I created this crappy life. I'm not going to judge myself. I didn't know I had this magic wand called a creative brain. Gosh, can someone teach me how to use it? So you don't have to identify with the mistake. You're not your mistake. I'm not? No. Oh, start looking at that. Look at identity. What is your identity? See, if you're an unlimited spiritual being, I can create anything I want. I have infinite possibilities, and that's where you want to be. The infinite possibility. So, you're a creative being. You have a yes or no. You can create whatever you want. Okay? Look at I am and I have. I have a herniated disc. Boom. Yourself listened to that. The warrior inside you listened and said, I'm not going to be a warrior. I'm going to be this victim. Like, not gonna. You're gonna create that. So you're gonna act it out. You're the actor on this stage of life. You're acting it out because you told your brain to become that. So you're becoming. Moses asked God, "What's your name?" I am. Some said it was, I'm becoming who I'm choosing to become. I'm a limitless being that I can become anything I want. I'm kind of amorphous like that. So are you. But if you think in a construct of a paradigm of a label and a limit, you've already limited yourself and you can only go as far as that paradigm will go. If the paradigm serves you, paradigm, the life, then fine. If you don't like the paradigm, maybe you need to give up, get new thoughts, new perspectives. Okay? Thinking's one thing. Next, you have feelings. You can't deny feelings. You can say no to a thought, you can't say no to a feeling. People who try to deny feelings, that's denial and suppression. Now you're not being true to yourself. Wham! Ow! That didn't hurt. So you act like it didn't hurt you. It feels like I have a stomach ache. Well, I'm going to act like I don't. It feels like I'm having a heart attack. I'm act like I don't. You can't ignore feelings, but what you can do is you can say no upon acting upon the feeling. I'm angry. I feel like killing somebody. I'm not going to do that. I said no to acting out the killing somebody. That was a good decision, Dr. Wood. Yeah, I think it was for me too. I decided not to act upon my feeling. Can I deny the feeling I want to kill somebody? No. The feeling's the feeling. Is it good or is it bad? It's neither. It's just a feeling. See, when you don't have to label the feeling good or bad, it's just a feeling. Now it's neutral. Now who's in control of the feeling? I am. Now I can take this. Now I have the feeling, and you have to experience the feeling. I can actually take the I'm going to kill somebody feeling to I'm going to study really hard. I'm going to kill this book and learn. I'm going to take this, I'm going to kill somebody, and I can go to the gym and work out. Oh, I can take this negative energy and still use the energy of the feeling because it's still an emotion, and I can use it for my benefit. See, I take negative things and I turn them to positive things. I didn't know I could do that. You sure can. If someone teach you to think differently about how to cognition, thinking of how to relate to, understand a feeling, and not have to become the feeling. You understand the feeling, and the feeling's just the feeling, and you can let it go. See, if you don't like it, just let it go. And that means you have to start practicing forgiveness. So, but if you identify with it that I am that, then it becomes you. And then it goes in the vagus nerve, and then you drive your vagal tone down, and then negative biology, and then you get a vicious cycle, and then you get negative hormones, you get cortisol, and then you have low serotonin, and then that causes more anxiety, and now you're kind of in a death spiral. Okay? How do you pull out? Go some deep breathing. Relax. How do you start to become aware? Write down on paper. What are you saying to yourself? What do you want? When you write it down on paper, is it framed in what you do want or in what you don't want? Here's the cool news, kids. It's typically just you're framing it in what you don't want. All the time. Patient. I have back pain. What do you want? I want to be healthy. What does that mean? Not to me, to you, because I need to know what you're saying to yourself. I don't want my back to hurt. Guess what your brain heard? Back hurt. You just created more back pain. Don't judge. No need to make yourself wrong. Make yourself aware. Oh, that's all I did. It's just a simple mistake. I'm not a bad person. I just didn't understand. No one told me how my brain worked, and that's all it was. I just didn't understand this. If I take the same feeling. See, what I really wanted to say is I want to play with my kids and run and be loose and fluid. I want. So what do you want? I want to be healthy. What does that mean to me? It means I'm relaxed, I'm comfortable. Relaxed like how? How? I have to hear a story of how. It has to have feeling. I love you. That doesn't have much feeling. I hear the words, okay? But if you don't have emotion, you need VAC. Visual, what's it look like? Auditory, what's it sound like? If you get the auditory wrong, that I want to be healthy, what's that mean to you? I don't want back pain, then you're in trouble because your auditory's off. See, it's like a three-legged stool: visual, auditory, kinesthetic. If the auditory, what you say to yourself, is incorrect, then that's it. What's your understanding of this? Maybe, why do you always want to judge? Stop judging. Start learning how to observe. How do you learn how to observe? Go out and just go in the forest and just look at a tree. Look at a duck. Don't try to make it mean anything. Just observe the duck. Act like you don't know what it is, and that's the best way to be. So you look at a duck and you just observe the duck. I don't know, it's just a duck, and I'm just thankful that it's here today, and it's as simple as that. So you're not your mistakes. You can say no to your thoughts. You can't say no to feelings. You experience the feelings. You can use the energy and turn around to make it work for you. You don't have to judge yourself. Stop judging. Stop labeling. If you stop labeling, you're out of the woods. You're over it. It's done. Phew, I'm the victor. I own this sucker. I own the most powerful computer in the world. I'm going to put it to use. Boom, you're done. It's Dr. Wood. Hope this video helps you. You're a spiritual being. No limits. You have a yes or no. Understand your feelings. Create what you want. Even take the negative. Spin it around. Use it for what you want. Thanks.